Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all in good spirit, just like myself. Yeah, so just to give you an update on the Audi, the garage that I wanted to take the car to, they're moving locations, so I'm having to wait for them to move into their new site and get set up and stuff like that. So once they're all done, then I'll be hopefully taking the car there. But in the meantime, I'll be doing like small mods that I'm able to do. So the first major mod that I'll be doing, this will be the first time I'm doing this as well. So I'll be installing they're called Starlights, I think they're called, but like in the headliner. I'm just gonna get right into it. It's a bit late in the evening. I think it's like probably after 6 or 7 now. So yeah, just gonna get cracking with this. So I need to remove the headliner. Once I get that out, then I'll take it inside, and then I'll start to show you how to install the lights. In here, you got a screw in these two that need to be removed. Behind here, you got another screw as well that needs to be removed. And I would believe, once I get those screws out, I believe there might be a screw in here. But I'll be going through that, and I'll show you what I find once I get through it. So yeah, it's just all along the headliner. Once you get all of those bolts out, then and all the pillars off, then you should be simply just pulling it out, and then yeah, once I get all of those up, then I'll be installing the Starlights, or the Starlights, I think that's what they're called. As you can see, this little bit, plastic bit, it pulls up, and what it does, it slots into that metal clip there. So if I was to zoom a bit, so if I was to push that in, you can see it goes in, and that's what locks it in. Unfortunately, on the other side, I've broken that plastic clip, so I might have to get a new one. It will still work, but it just won't look as tidy as it should, so I'll be getting a new one of these. But anyways, that's the first one out. Yesterday I tried to take the headliner out, but it was getting too dark, so there was no point in continuing. Because the car has such a dark interior, it was literally, even the interior lights don't doing any justice. So yeah, so I had to stop. I'm gonna be getting back at it today. Hopefully I can get at least most of it done. So yeah, I won't say too much, I'll just jump right into it. This little clip bit off by just pulling the cover off. Once you pull that off, you should be able to just pull that out. For this side, you'd just have to take this cover bit off. It literally slots into the middle of the pin, to the middle of the clip, so you have to pull it right out. Take the lights out, take the handles off, and I'll be doing that for the rest of the car. That little clip there, to get that out, that connector out, is a nightmare. That's why I use pliers, but just be careful when you're pulling it, you don't damage the cable. As you can see, that little plastic, this little plastic bit goes on the inside of that clip, so you have to sort of like get like a like a priority tool, put in the middle of it and sort of pull it up. So yep, pull it up and then the handles will come loose.
So we are coming with a force, yeah. Lessons we are reap and we coursing on. Oh, in our eyes and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life.
So I'm gonna show you the bits at the back that you need to take out. It is a little bit tedious, but yeah. So this middle section at the back needs to come out first. Yeah, that middle section needs to come out first, and that, if you can see, that bit goes here. So that bit goes there. I think that covers the motors for the electric boot tailgate, I should say. And to get this side piece off, because I need to get this off to be able to get the headliner off, I need to get this bit off to get the headliner off. Now if you up there, you notice there's a bolt there. That's how I was able to get this out. Also on the inside of here, if you focus, also inside of there you got a little I think it's a metal cable that attaches. Just need to pull that out, lift that little tab up on the inside, and that pulls out. As you can see, there's another one in there. So I have to do the exact same. I think that's a Torx-Fit 30 screw that was in the top, and the bottom one, because there's two, the bottom one's just a 10mm bolt. Go focus. So yeah, just a 10mm bolt. Right, guys, and there you have it. So drop down, so all I need to do now is just take it out. Yep, all I need to do now is just pull it out. This is the tricky bit, I would imagine, because I'm hoping the boot space is big enough to try and angle it out. Alright guys, I had to angle it slightly. Didn't damage it, but yeah, it seems like that's the way I'm gonna have to get it out. And there you have it. The hood liner is out. Yeah, it wasn't a bad removal, to be honest, and I think just because I had a few of the bits removed already, only took a couple of hours. But like I was saying, I had to sort of like angle it to get out to the boot. I think these A4s, they're quite big anyways at the back. So yeah, that's the headliner, and then I'll be, next couple of days I'll be installing the lights, and I'll go through that with you as well. As you can see, no damage, just a little bit of dirt. Might need to clean that up a little bit while it's out. Yeah.
One eternity later.
As you can see, headliner is out behind me. So all I will be doing today is just lining out where I'd like to put the moon lights. I won't be covering all the bits in this video. Me completing the headliner would be in a separate video because it's quite a lengthy task. Yeah, so I'll just crack on. if I have double lines or they're not perfectly straight. It's just to give me sort of like a border to work with, so I don't go over that line, sort of thing. Kind of want to keep it a little bit like contained. Yeah, in a minute I'll be going through the kit as well, just to show you what I've got. So all I'm trying to do now is just to create a box, and then that box I'll be splitting it into 4 groups, because there's I believe, so fiber optics, fiber optics cable, you got the most of it. Yeah. You got the power cable. I'm gonna have to adjust this because obviously I won't be able to plug that in the car, so either I'm gonna have to find a plug to go in the cigarette lighter, or I'm gonna have to modify the cable. I haven't figured that out yet. I will be once I complete this. You got your remote as well. This guy, so I believe it's about 400 strands, 400 fiber optic strands, and I'll have to drill each cable in there. Once I get to that stage, then I'll explain that stage to you guys. Alright, all I'm gonna do now is just to split this up into 4, and then once I've split it up into 4, I'll be doing 100 each section, but let's kind of do it like random spots. Yeah. Right guys, there you have it. So as you can see, I've made loads of little spots on there. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be going through them, and I'm going to be numbering a few of them, just so that I know how many spots I've drawn, sort of thing. I'm just gonna select 100 spots in each section. Yeah, these stoppers, I'm gonna have to try and paste through them as well. I don't really want to remove them. I've seen people remove them and then slightly put the fiber optics over it, but I don't want to remove them. So I'm just gonna paste through them and then make like little slots for the fiber optics to like sort of like slide through, so that way I kind of keep the headliner as it comes from factory. So yeah, I'll be putting a few fiber optics through those as well. Yeah, so I'll power up the fiber optics just to let you guys see what that's like. Alright, so this is the setup. I'll switch it on. As you can see, that's the fiber optics. And if I switch the light off, you can imagine that. That's what that will be looking like. You got a few different functions. You can go straight white. Alright guys, so there you have it. This is the end of this video, and I just want to say thank you for your views, your time, your comments, your shares, your likes. Thank you, really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a good one. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Yes, catch you in the next one. Out.